Hello everybody and welcome to the My Team Career Mode for round 22 at Las Vegas. Lights out, away we go, good start. Qualified P9. Had to jam on the brakes because the Alpine decided to brake check me going into turn 1. How's that a warning when he brake checked me, you derping game? It's bullshit. Anyway, we're here at Las Vegas Street Circuit for the Grand Prix of Las Vegas. Make sure you hit that like as Gasly overshot the corner. Now we're up to P8 as a result of his mistake. Make sure you guys hit that like. Make sure you subscribe. If you missed the race from Brazil that I did a few weeks ago, you can click the link in the top right hand corner.
Let's try and move forward.
Fewer updates.
Okay, copy that.
So I can talk to the viewers without your salty interference. So anyway, make sure you give it a like and subscribe. It should be a fun 25 laps. We're on the hard tires. Everybody else is on mediums. So I don't know what kind of advantage, disadvantage we're going to have in this race, but I can guarantee you it's going to be one of those races that is going to be interesting. We were supposed to take an engine penalty, but unfortunately we haven't. Lando started on pole. He'll lead the first lap here at Vegas.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap.
42.5. I was like a 42.50 when I did the test race here for Vegas, but which is interesting. Of course, there's 22 of us. Gasly all over the back of me, trying to do something dumb to my car. Personal best 28.142, so personal best in sector 1. Don't know how tire wear is going to be in this race. If it was a full race, you know, the hard tires were not probably the best tire to go on, but to be fair, I'm trying something because I've never raced Las Vegas. I don't have any notes compared to F123, so I'm just taking a freaking risk because I don't know what to freaking expect. So I don't know if this is the right strategy or not. We'll see. I'm just taking a risk because why the fuck not? I'm not in title contention. I'm just out here trying to get 100 fucking points. Got DRS coming up. Just keep my wheel straight. Did not run in the back of Gasly. I think that's bullshit. I think Gasly just brake checked me because we are so fucking close together, if you know what I mean. 36.046. Not too bad to start off our hard tire stint. Decided to do something completely opposite. I think the hard tire is the tire of choice. Also got to make sure we stay within track limits. 3 warnings will mean a 3-second time penalty, so I got to keep that in mind during the course of this race. A little slower in sector 1, that's okay. Of course, I'm still with Oscar Piastri. Well, a little bit of downforce on the car. At least we're going to get DRS. We're just taking care of the battery. Don't know how Las Vegas will play out during the course of this race. In the main Grand Prix last year, off of notes, 36-1, so right near our pace. Ooh, take a cheeky move under Piastri, the winner from the sprint race last year at the track we're going to next. That'd be Qatar. Another track I don't have any practice. I only done like a few laps there and a few laps here at Vegas, so I have little notes about how to set up a car as I'm trying to make sure I don't run in the back of 7-time champ Lewis Hamilton. Ooh, doing a cheeky move. Kind of not a good place to do an overtake on Lewis, but hey, I did it anyway. But it's up to P6. We qualified P9 because the two Mercs held us up in qualifying. And we could have been P7. We could have been right there, P7, P6. So, which, unfortunately, that was a bit of a shame, really, because the pace was really good on the softs. I was like running in a 35, 34 range. So, kind of a shame, really. We could have had the pace to do it, but unfortunately, we just got out-muscled. So, bit of a shame, really. The car really felt good by itself in the with no draft.
At the moment, just focus on the driving.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get around Sainzy here. I got a hell of a run. There's Leclerc using up his battery. We gained a position. Can we take another cheeky move? We are trying to get the two Ferraris, and we got the two Ferraris. We're now up to P5, so the hard tires are really coming to life. So we got no rain in the forecast. Temperatures are in the 50s, believe it or not. So this is probably the coldest race I've ever done on this channel, period. So I've never raced in 50-degree temperatures, so that's unusual for me, because I'm used to racing in 90-degree weather and all that in the deserts and all the other places that get really hot and really rainy and humidity. But this is the first time we've ever raced in 50-degree temperatures. I can't imagine what would have happened if we ran into daytime at Viva Las Vegas. Of course, it's Lando, Verstappen, Russell, ourselves, the two Ferraris. They're just using up a lot of battery. I got like under 60%, so I'm okay on battery. I'm just not using a lot of battery because I have it on manual. Or no, I have it on default, and it's just, I'm just charging the batteries. Lando's taking a look underneath Verstappen. Got a cheeky battle. Verstappen fights back. Now Georgie Russell's going to make it 3 wide. Now we're going to possibly take advantage. We're just kicking Norris down the order. All of a sudden, Lando just went from 1st to 4th just like that. Can I get a cheeky move under Russell? The answer is yes. Remember, they're going to be on the harder tires. I'm going to be on the mediums coming up, and just like that, Lando went from 1st to 4th, but now Russell's fighting back. Russell's going to fight back. Is he going to leave me some space? The answer is no. We made contact. I don't know what the fuck Russell was doing. He could have got backed off and let me make the corner, but he didn't and got me damaged. And now that's going to allow Verstappen to pull away, so that really is going to hurt me down the straightaway. Russell really should have backed off. I don't know why he didn't back off. You know, that wasn't going to work, and now you look at... Now I'm going to suffer the consequences down the straightaway as a result, and that's not good.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
I got damaged because fucking Russell decided to be a dumbass and not back off. I mean, I was trying to back off, and Russell just hit my car for no reason, like he's blind. And he's also got front wing damage, so that's karmic retribution, dumbass. That's really going to hurt the both of us, in particular Russell, because now he's going to have to make an early pit stop as a result. I will have to change the front wing, though, because 37 flat to a 36 flat, yeah, that's not going to do us any bit of good. So we're going to lose a lot of ground to Verstappen, which is a shame, really, because I really wanted to make sure this hard tire strategy worked. When's our first pit stop? Lap 14. So we're about halfway on the first stint of the hard tire stint. So trying to stay with Verstappen here, but unfortunately he's going to get smaller and smaller, which is really unfortunate for us. But you know what? Russell really should have backed off, and instead, now we got damage to the car, and he also got damage because he's the one who hit the side of my car. Really, I don't think that should have been an overtaking spot. Russell really should have backed off and let me make the corner, or given me a little bit more room, one of the two. Instead, now we got front wing damage. Now I gotta hope and pray for a safety car like what we did back at Monza. But I'm still keeping up with Verstappen, so that's still a good thing. I'm still keeping up with the Red Bull, which is very unusual. So we're gonna have to change the front wing because I'm gonna be dreadfully slow. And once Verstappen drops out at DRS, I'm done for. 36.6, so looks like despite minor front wing damage, it's really helping me. However, it's hurting Russell because I've already dropped him out of DRS range. I'm still with Verstappen in his DRS range. So despite losing the end plate on my front wing, I'm still keeping pace with Verstappen, so that's really good. And yeah, Russell's starting to drop back. Yeah, he's got front wing damage because dumbass decided turn 3 was going to be an overtake as we overdrove the corner, run a little bit wide, but we stay on Verstappen's tail. I don't know what on earth Russell was thinking, trying to dive bomb me when, like I said, he really should have just backed off and let me make the corner. Or either that or give me a little bit more room. One of the two. At the end of it all, you know, he fucked up. Because right now, I'm trying to stay within DRS range of Verstappen. I still got DRS, so that's good. Of course, I don't have Leclerc or Russell breathing down my neck. If I can just do it in the pit stop phase, I think we'll be okay. Pace will be fine. Don't know how far the mediums can go. I really don't know how far these mediums can go. I'm going to take a move on Verstappen, thought better of it. Rather not have the front wing taken off on the car. Surprisingly, we're still... Right now, what Verstappen's doing is he's just letting me latch on. We're just pulling away from Leclerc because Leclerc got held up by Russell. The more Russell keeps losing ground, the more... If I can just stay with Verstappen all the way to the pit stop phase, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we'll still have to change the front wing and lose a little bit of time. But to be fair, I really want to stay with Verstappen because he's just letting me stay in his DRS deal. We're pulling away from Leclerc. Because like I said, this is a high-speed street circuit. This is almost like Baku, almost. Except it's not as difficult as Baku because the tires are not taking a beating. And despite of that, you know, Leclerc's a sitting up, yellow flag. Checo Perez out of the Grand Prix. Bit of a shame. We're going to take the lead. Don't think we're going to keep it for long. If I can just have Verstappen just stay with me, we can start pulling away from Leclerc. So that's a shame for for Checo. That's really going to hurt Checo in the Drivers' Championship because remember, Red Bull's trying to lock up the Constructors here tonight. Now we're going to see what the car is going to handle like in clean air, because remember, we've been inside Verstappen's DRS. I'm probably just going to let him go. I'm not even going to bother fighting Verstappen. I mean, why fight Verstappen when I know he's got a quicker car than me? So why take the chance? Coming up to a yellow flag, by the way, so we need to be careful not to overtake under the yellow flag. Okay, now he's out of the way. Now we're back to green. Checo, the first car out of the Grand Prix. That's a shame for Checo Perez. What I'm doing is I'm just helping Max get away from Leclerc, because like I said, Max is in my DRS range, and I'm doing this intentionally because, one, I know Verstappen's going to reel me in. Two, if we can just stay, if Verstappen and I can just stay together, go ahead, Verstappen, I'm not fighting you. You have a faster car, and plus I have damage on the car, bud. Okay. What the fuck, Verstappen? I was going to let you go, and now you did.
Front wing damage. Recommend you box for a new one. Box now.
No, because Verstappen just decided to fucking hit me like a dumb fuck. I was trying to let him go until he did that. Oh, great. I'm really going to be a sitting duck after this. Now the car won't turn. Yeah, I'm pitting.
We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Now I'm going to have to pit because I don't have a choice. Leclerc's going to take the lead as a result. Damn, that was something I didn't want to have happen. I was trying to let Verstappen go, and he hit the curb and just slammed into me. That's alright. We were going to pit within the next 2 to 3 laps. Now we're going to have to put the mediums on a little bit earlier than planned. Love to either get a VSC or a safety car, one of the two. Because remember, I have another set of mediums in case we get a safety car. Okay, I'm still keeping up with Leclerc. I can't believe with all the damage on the car, I'm still keeping up in DRS range, which is really impressive. Because normally when I'm losing ground to like Leclerc due to the front wing damage, I would not stay in DRS range. But somehow, some way, I've managed to stay within DRS range. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to pit because of the front wing damage, but oh well, it is what it is. Oh, looks like Leclerc's coming in, so same with Verstappen. So I guess we're going to all pit. Okay. So it looks like it could have been a lot worse for us. Okay. Everybody's pitting, so the medium tires can go about lap 11, lap 12-ish. It's okay if we lose ground. 19 laps. Yeah, we can make it the end on.
No more scheduled pit stops.
Okay. 10-4. Back down to P14. That's okay. Because everybody's got to make a pit stop. See how the mediums go. I know the hard tires, the pace was good on hards. Till that unfortunate incident. Of course, we're going to be at half dit. Okay, that was kind of weird, their game. My teammate was coming out of the pits, you derping hyena. Now the advantage has swung. I was on the hard tires, everybody was on mediums. Now I'm on the medium tires, everybody else is on the hard. So let's see what kind of pace we're going to have on the mediums as we're nearing half distance in this Grand Prix. And remember, some of those people that did not come to pit road the first time, they're coming in this time. So we'll probably keep We'll probably gain some points. I know Lewis is on hards. A 55.5, that's okay. Oh, we're gonna lose some ground. That really just sucks, but you know what? Oh well, I'm not gonna bitch.
The car ahead of you just
We're still on the, we're still on. Ooh, Russell lost a lot of time because remember, he had the front wing damage with me. That really is gonna come back to haunt him. Purple in Sector 1, so the pace is really good so far. Really comfy with these mediums on, so we're okay as we're gonna be past half distance pretty soon. Trying to get around Oscar Piastri. I can't get the move done. I'm gonna have to do it in that cheeky dive bomb. If not, I'm gonna wait until that straightaway, till we get to the strip. Oh, inside, thank you. And he had to check up, so that cost him a lot of time. Personal best in Sector 2. Yeah, the pace is really good on these mediums. And I just left Piastri in the dust. It's like the mediums have been good, so the hards, I got off the hards. I only did 11 laps on hards. Leclerc leads the Grand Prix, 35.1.
Keep this up. Well done.
It's not bad, good pace. I was kind of worried how those hards, this hard to medium tire strategy is going to go, but looks like the pace has been pretty good, so that's good. Sainz using up his battery. I'm going to do a cheeky dive bomb. Gave him the room, so we're up a place, up to P5 now. Now we're behind Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton P4, Norris is in front of us, so George Russell's contact with me in the early part of the Grand Prix where he hit my front wing, yeah, it really cost him. He could have been P5, I could have been P6, but that's what he gets for being a nuisance. I'm not gonna take a risk on Hamilton. I thought better of it. I was going to do a cheeky move like I did on Piastri, but thought better of it, so I'm just going to get him down the straightaway. We may just get Lando here. Lewis is out of battery, so now I can go ahead and use my battery, as I don't know what the fuck Hamilton's doing. How is that a fucking collision when he's the dumbass? Oh, and Lando just hit the wall.
The track is clear. Green flag.
Sorry. Didn't mean to do that, Lando. Sorry, mate. 35.8. Was trying to get by Lando there. Didn't mean to do that. Of course, we got the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. We're now on the podium, by the way, and we're trying to reel in Verstappen here. Of course, we're on medium tires. He's on hards. Of course, I have set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Unless somebody beats it on the medium tires, I don't think that's going to be possible. I have 10 laps to go in this Grand Prix. Surprisingly, I have not gotten a warning for track limits, so that's been good. So unlike the last few races where I've been exceeding track limits, I have not received a warning for track limits, which is good so far. So I need to keep that going.
Okay,
so
gap to the car in front, 1.7 seconds.
oh well. Lando's probably got damage because I really affected his car. So we're going to have 10 laps to go in the Vegas Grand Prix. The third to last race in the F1 season. Of course, we are matching the real-life calendar because hopefully this race is any indication of what we'll see Saturday night, which will be live at 11:55 Central Time before lights out. Be 5 minutes before lights out, or 10. No, it's actually 11:45. We'll have lights out, but I won't be showing the footage, so just saying. Trying to hit 100 points to finish up the season for the first season of the My Team World.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems.
We're having some bad data, but no worries. Not entirely worried about that. I think the medium tires are a lot better than those hard tires. Remember, I did 11 laps on those hards, believe it or not. I'm trying to do the rest of this race on just the medium tires itself. I'm trying to get a safety car so I can pit for a new box a new set of mediums. We go purple in the middle sector. Pace has really been good so far. Just not in DRS range. That's a bit of a shame, to be honest with you, but I'm still pulling away from Lando. I wonder if Lando's got any front wing damage that really is going to affect him on these straightaways. Because remember, I did put him in the wall on accident, which is my bad. And of course, remember, we're burning out fuel as we go along in the Grand Prix.
Okay, gap ahead.
36 flat.
1.6 seconds.
Pace has been good so far. Really, really good pace. That's really good for us.
Okay, some information on Piastri. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Good, I don't have to worry about him. I'm about to possibly try to catch Verstappen here, because now I've been letting my car just charge up my battery, so I may have a chance to possibly snag P2. We should have gotten a podium at Miami if it wasn't for my 10-second time penalty for me cutting the track. Well, to be fair, it was because I was trying to not hit Russell. Was why I cut the track and didn't give the places back. So this would be a nice little redemption from Miami if we were to hold on to this P3 on mediums, believe it or not. So wonder if that strategy of me starting on hards going to mediums was good, because had I done the other way around, there would have been no way in hell I would have got a P3. We could have been like P5, P6, but it's okay. The pace has been good on these mediums as far as I'm concerned, so I'm really going to be happy with this finish. And remember, I would like to hit over 100 points with only 2 races to go. And remember, the next race, which is in the words of Sean Galligan, the penultimate race in the championship, will be the Qatar Grand Prix. And I've had little testing, believe it or not. We also remind you all, I've yet to have a warning for track limits, so that's another good thing. So I would love a clean weekend, even though the only warning we've got was running in the back of Gasly. To be fair, it was lap 1, and everybody was like cluster fucking each other going on that turn. I still have a full battery, so I would love to start chasing down Verstappen. I think if we can just hold on to P3, I think that would be redemption from Miami. And we'll say, unlike Miami, this one's going to count. Yeah, Norris is starting to drop back. I wonder if that damage when we made contact through that section there really came back to haunt him. We're also going to take another engine penalty for the last 2. We're going to take an engine penalty at Qatar, so we can start the back of the Grand Prix. Back of the field for possibly for the Grand Prix on Sunday, because we never start at the back of the grid for trying to think what race that was. Oh, it was Coda. We didn't start the back for that race. We wanted to start the back for that reason because, well, it was a brand new power unit, but we never got the chance to start the back of the grid, so that, and they allowed us to...
1.7 seconds.
As I was trying to say before my engineer interrupted me, we were going to start the back because I wanted to start the back with a new power unit, so that way I can get it up, start getting a nice little strategy here. Yeah, I got more battery than Verstappen. And of course, remember, the top two was the top two in Las Vegas, but the roles have been reversed. But instead of, like, Red, or I don't know who was P3 in this race last year. I have to go back through the finishing results. Really going to be proud with the pace we had here tonight. So it will be probably a nice little P3. So unlike Miami, where I don't have a time penalty, also I don't have a penalty for exceeding track limits. So, oh, by the way, if we can go penalty free in this race, that would just do us a lot of favors.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
I understand that. So, yeah. Of course, I got a full battery, so I really, really think we need to start gaining on Verstappen a bit. Down to 5 to go in this Grand Prix.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
It's because we're on different tires, so I think for me, switching mediums to hards and flip-flopping them, I think that was a good call because the pace has really been strong on the mediums. So, really, I think we made the right call. So, the strategy for us starting on the hards and going to mediums to the end of the Grand Prix, I think that was probably the right decision because look at the gap I have on Norris. And even if I get like a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits in the next 5 laps, we got it covered within the 3 seconds. So I think we've done a good job. We pulled away from Lando, so I really thought we could have gotten a time penalty for hitting Lando, but, you know, he's the one that stuck his nose there, so who knows what would have happened if we didn't do that to Lando. 36.4. Pace has been very solid here in this race. Just trying to get a podium, just trying to not get a warning. We'll still get some good points, though. I'll take good points any day. I've done okay on the points for inaugural events. The only points we didn't score in the inaugural events, however, was Portugal. I think it was it was in F1 2021 where I did run a full distance at Portimao. We finished outside the points, which was a bit of a shame. The pace was good. We really just didn't have the pace, but, you know, it was a new circuit. I didn't know how the car was going to handle. You know, we ended up finishing 1 lap down, but at least we finished. Here we are in our first ever Las Vegas Grand Prix. Checo Perez is out of the Grand Prix. Red Bull's still going to lock up the constructors, regardless if Checo retires out of the race or not in these last 3 races, including this one, so really will take a very good effort here by all of us, so Coming to 3 to go. Still haven't gotten a warning for track limits. I've really done a very good job trying to not exceed track limits. Probably my staff, Andrew. After this race, I'm gonna go shower. I deserve a shower after this race. Holy hell. Just didn't expect the pace. I really feel like the pace was good. We really did a good job with the pace on the cars. We're down to 3 to go in this Grand Prix.
To the car ahead, 2.3 seconds.
Don't think I'm catching them. That's okay. I got a nice gap in case I get a 3-second time penalty. That should be okay. So I'll definitely be happy with a P3. Happy days. Glad to be back in the points as long as we finish these last 3 laps of the Grand Prix. So I'll be really happy about that. I would like to go half of the sprint races and by scoring in the points. Now we have good data to learn for next time when we race here. That'll be an F125 at Vegas. I know I want to try Monaco. I do want to try Portimao and play some Monaco, see what kind of race we're going to have. Because I'm the only one that's doing my team career mode besides Tom97. Got a nice 5-second gap between Sainz and Hamilton, so I can afford a mistake and be alright. 2 laps to go in the Grand Prix. Don't think we're gonna get Verstappen. That's a bit of a shame. Leclerc is, by the way, leading the race. I'll be happy with P3. Been in the top 10 for the entire weekend. Pace has been very good today. Or tonight, I should say. So, yeah. Coming to 1 to go, presented by Rolex. And a very good weekend for us.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 2.9 seconds.
I don't think we're going to catch Verstappen. That's unfortunate, but I'll be happy with P3 rather. Unlike Miami, this one will count for real. We're finally going to get a podium. And who knows what would have happened if we would have not got that penalty. We would have been P3 on Miami. We would have had an extra 16 points, so, which was a bit of a shame. But now we're going to redeem our 16 points we lost in Miami for this race. We're on the last lap of the Grand Prix.
Started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Yep. Be happy with P3. I got a full battery, so I don't have to worry about it. Leclerc is going to more than likely win the race, so good, fair play to Leclerc. he overtook Verstappen. I think when Verstappen and I touched, and that's probably what got Leclerc the win, is when Verstappen and I made contact earlier in the race, we gave Leclerc the DRS, and he overtook Verstappen in the pit stop sequence. So fair play to Leclerc, who's going to win the Grand Prix here at Las Vegas. And the top two, it was Verstappen, Leclerc. Now it's Leclerc, Verstappen, as Leclerc is going to win the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Max Verstappen's going to finish in second. We're going to come home in P3, as we are just draining the battery out. We're just draining the battery out. We got 2 laps of fuel remaining, so not too bad. Alright, first ever Las Vegas race. Unlike Miami, we're finally going to get a podium. We're finally going to get that podium we should have gotten in Miami. Get in there, mate. P3.
Top job,
Good job, mate.
Top job, yes. I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but man, you pulled through. Thank you, well done.
Good job. We get driver of the day. We'll take it. P3 from P9.
Monaco go for Charles Leclerc as he takes the checker flag and wins. To overcome the difficult circumstances they faced throughout this race.
There I am. That was a good race.
It really shows a lot of maturity.
Definitely pleased with that podium. There I am, congratulating the Ferrari crew.
And boost your confidence through the rest of the championship.
My hands hurt right now.
Here come our winners now. A thrilling race. A tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history as well.
That was a good race. We needed that. After a podium taken away from us at Miami, we redeemed ourselves, get a nice podium for the home fans. We'll definitely take it.
After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out. Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Let's go over the results. Leclerc is the winner. Verstappen second. We come home P3, set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. The pace was really good for us. Sainz 4th, Lewis Hamilton 5th, Lando Norris 6th, Oscar Piastri 7th, 8th, George Russell, Nico Hülkenberg, and Lance Stroll completed the points. Missing out on the points was Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Albon, good run for him. Ocon, Bottas, Daniel Ricciardo, Zhou Guan Yu, Kevin Magnussen, Yuki Tsunoda, Logan Sargent, my teammate Aaron Barnes, and Checo Perez, the only driver out of the Grand Prix. In terms of the standings, we have hit over 100 points, so I think Max Verstappen is going to have the championship wrapped up at the sprint race, or if not, actually, he's already locked up the championship. In the constructors, we extend our gap over Alpine, who didn't score points in that deal. So, very good race today. The pace was good. Really happy with P3. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, favorite, subscribe. Tell your friends about these videos. Thank you for watching, and take it easy. We'll see you at Qatar.